I'm happy to be here on behalf of the national government to oversee or to preside over the handover of this site to the contractor for purposes of establishing an ICT hub. This is just one of the initial 100 ICT hubs that the national government is going to establish all over the country. Model ICT hubs, or centers of excellence, if you can call it. The national government is fully financing the construction and operationalization of the initial 100 hubs. A minimum of 2 in each county. After that, the national government, in partnership with the national government CDF, working together with the members of parliament, is also going to establish an additional 1,450 ICT hubs, 1 in each ward, all over the country, a total of 1,450. This is part and parcel of President Ruto's digital economy agenda, where we want to empower our youth by way of digital skilling and digital jobs. Once this ICT hub is established, the locals here, the youth, our young boys and girls, will get access to digital skills. They'll be trained on digital skills. But subsequent to that, courtesy of the national government, again, we will ensure that the youth get digital jobs. Are we together? Today, in this digital age, we no longer need to send our children to America, UK, Germany, or anywhere overseas to work there. They can work for global technological companies when they are right here in the village. And this is what we are pursuing as a Kenya Kwanza government, to stem the influx of the youth to the urban centers in search of jobs. We want to create the jobs right here in the village. And with President Ruto leading from the front, we have embarked on the process of establishing the digital hubs in the village. The national government is doing the initial 100 model centers of excellence of ICT, fully funded by the national government. So the one which is going to be established here is fully funded by the national government. Are we together? But after that, we are going to have another additional 1 ICT hub in each and every ward, which means if Rarieda constituency, for example, has 5 wards, then apart from the one we are doing here, we are going to have now an additional 5 ICT hubs financed by the national government in partnership with the Constituency Development Fund, working in partnership with the members of parliament. The members of parliament have already made the necessary amendments to the national government CDF fund that will now allow them to utilize 3% of the annual budgetary allocation of CDF to construct facilities for the establishment of the ICT hub. Once they have constructed the facility, the national government will come in to deploy the devices, that is the computers, connect the internet, facilitate the training of the youth, and also connect the youth to global technological companies for purposes of digital jobs. This is going to be a game changer. Imagine right here in the village, you have got a young boy or a young girl who completed Form 4 last year, has not been absorbed to the university. Now we are creating an opportunity for those young boys and girls to learn ICT skills here in the village. Then we connect them to global technological companies, and they will be paid for their work, digital jobs, in dollars, not Kenya shillings, in dollars. It's amazing that in a period of 1 month, each and every child will be getting an average of about 200,000 shillings, right here in the village. Each ICT hub will be able to train 300 youth on 1 shift. And we can have 2 or 3 shifts in a day, which means if some come in the morning at 8, they can learn up to 2 p.m. or work up to 2 p.m. Then another group comes in at 2 p.m. They can work or learn or work up to 6 p.m. Then another group comes in the evening. The world now has changed. So when it is evening here, it is morning in other countries overseas. That is the paradox. So we can have these children learning and earning for 24 hours. So this is one of the mechanisms which President Ruto's government is utilizing to turn Kenya into a 24-hour economy.